What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian and welcome to SeaWorld Productions. You guys, interesting rumors going around right now. Apparently, this is the rumor. I don't know how true this rumor is, but Marvel Studios, Marvel, officially has the rights back to the Incredible Hulk and Namor, whatever you want to fucking say his name. But they have the rights back to those two characters from Universal Studios, because Universal owned those characters for quite some time whenever Stan Lee decided to sell off portions of the company and blah, blah, blah. You guys already know it. Now, this is interesting to me because for a while now, everybody was like, well, why don't we get a standalone Hulk movie? How come we can't do this? Last time we got that, it was played by Edward Norton. It's because Universal has to play well with Marvel, and Marvel has to play well with Universal. But when the Hulk is in other films, that's all Marvel Studios. They have they have that right, the shared right to throw him in any Marvel property that they're working on. You know what I'm saying? So like the Avengers movies, Thor's, whatever the case may be. But if this rumor is turning out to be true, it is a blessing, and Marvel Studios is looking that much closer to dominating all of their comic book characters for the big screen, and I am so happy, so happy about that. Already got all the Fox properties, X-Men, Fantastic Four, and all those hundreds of characters. This is true. Hulk, Namor, it's even better. Spider-Man, I highly doubt they'll ever regain those rights back, because that is Sony's bread and butter. Spider-Man Far From Home is the official highest grossing Sony film of all time. And that was, with the help of Marvel Studios. So I really doubt, excuse me. Ooh. I really doubt that Sony's ever going to give that title back to Marvel Studios. But I'm going to read you guys some of this article from the MCU Cosmic. One big obstacle Marvel Studios has faced for its entire history involved the complicated rights issues surrounding the Hulk and Namor. While Disney is free to use the Hulk in any team-up movie, they couldn't realistically produce a solo Hulk film due to complications surrounding the distribution of the movie. Despite the common belief on the internet, Marvel could always have made a solo Hulk movie. But the chances of Disney actually distributing it and profiting off the money that went into it were slim. That's because Universal held the rights of the first refusal for any solo Hulk film. They had the first dibs at distributing it, and only if they passed would Disney be free to release it themselves. Interesting. But who would pass up the potential billion-dollar opportunity that comes with an MCU movie these days, right? But that obstacle might not be an issue anymore. I'm only putting this out there as a rumor, not a fact. But I've heard from some very reliable that Marvel has gained full control of Hulk and Namor. So those pesky distribution hurdles no longer exist. It's very doubtful they'll ever do a solo Namor movie due to the success of Aquaman. I already knew that was going to be a confrontation. I'm like, fuck, dude. They already put that movie out there. It's going to be a little weird if they ever just did decide to do a film like that. But they'll use him as both a villain and a potential future Avenger. This could explain why Kevin Feige invited Mark Ruffalo to pitch ideas for the Hulk. If they could now make and distribute a solo Hulk film on their own without worrying about Universal, then it would make a lot of sense to see if there was any ideas out there for a such thing. Interesting. I do remember that. I do remember Mark Ruffalo saying on somebody's talk show that Kevin Feige approached him saying, hey, what ideas do you have for the Hulk? And if that is true, that kind of makes some kind of sense to see where they take this character, especially after Avengers Endgame. But they're going to be introducing, She-Hulk, and I'm pretty sure Mark Ruffalo is going to be heavily involved in that series as well. But this is cool. Like, if this rumor turns out to be true, hey, I'm all with it. Pizza, even better. I like it. I really do. Man, I'm just happy. It's finally turning around for Marvel Studios when I'm talking like gaining these characters back to the home of Marvel Studios. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if DC and Warner Brothers didn't have all the rights to their characters. Imagine that. Imagine Disney owned Batman or Superman. You know, Wonder Woman was owned by Universal. Aquaman was owned by that. Like, it would be a total clusterfuck. And that's what Marvel's been dealing with. It really has. Like, you know, they started off with the B-list or even like a C-list superhero, Iron Man, back in 2008. And it was a huge fucking hit. Now look at it. So the potential is there. The potential is there, and I'm hoping that this rumor turns out to be true, because I would love to see eventually further down the line a solo Hulk series on Disney Plus. Because like I said, I don't think they'll ever do a Hulk solo movie again. I just don't think that's ever going to happen. Unless they decide to do a team up Hulk and She-Hulk. Something along those lines, and I can definitely see it. But push your comments down below, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about this rumor. Marvel Studios having the rights back to Hulk and Namor. Post your comments down below, you guys. And thank you for taking time today for watching SeaWorld Productions. Peace.